Well, yours is, you're more on island. Definitely, I know, fishing. The old people, your people use canoe, right? They're using canoe. Okay. So now, giving you an idea what really Subic is all about. So let's start. SBMA, we call this place Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority. So this was created by the Philippine government, uh, and it started 1992 when the American bases pull out. 1990, 1991. Well, as far as history is concerned, again, well, Subic Bay was once colonized by the Spaniard during 1800, the same as yours. Ours is headed by uh, Juan Salcedo de Legazpi, a Spaniard. He was one of the captain of those galleons who docked here to make, well, as far as we know, during 1800, 1600, their specialties and activities are trading, right? So 1800, this was discovered by Juan Salcedo de Legazpi. And then, actually, we have relics here, remain, a structure by the Spaniard, built 1885. We call it the Old Spanish Gate. Well, the structure itself, it's still there, but just the entrance. The rest was being destroyed during 1900 because of the American. When they got here, they made war with the Spaniard and then gained Subic Bay, her own Subic Bay, in 1902. That's the year when they started building this place as their U.S. naval base until 1990. So they pulled out 1990. And then it was turned over to the Philippine government in 1992. Now, as far as the Philippine government is concerned, this place was transformed into a free port and economic zone. So it's the same procedure with the Hong Kong and Singapore in the industry. So this is a tax-free zone. So we're not covered by any taxes within the premises of Subic Bay. So that's really the idea. Now, this was transformed into a industrial, commercial, financial, and recreational facility, as well as tourism. So that's why we are promoting Subic Bay. So we're part of what's so-called the preservation of the environment, or the ecotourism, because we're more on forest. Covered land area is, well, roughly 18,000 hectares. So out of 18,000 hectares, the 6,000 hectares raw land area was converted into commercial and industrial, while the remaining 12,000 hectares was transformed into a tourism facility. And it's more on jungle, more on forest. That's why we're promoting ecotourism. So actually, we're one of the first forested area who was in the program of the WWF, the World Wildlife Foundation. It's not the World Wrestling Federation though, because it's WWF. Okay, so in the Philippines we have 3 protected area. We have one in Palawan, the Banahaw Mountain Range, and Subic Bay. We still have most forests in the country, but the problem is we cannot manage to protect them all because of those individuals who live in that place. So, but as well, as much as possible, we are trying. Kumanan ka dyan, ha? Kanan. Tapos kanan ka ulit. Sabi ko, I told you, you told him. Right, there. Okay, we have more or less 2,000 companies operating inside Subic Bay. And this area, we call this the CBD, or the Central Business District. So this is all the companies are located. We've accumulated, well, I should say 92,000 workers working in different companies inside Subic. 87% were foreign expats. So the good news is, well, this is the only thing I can share to you guys if you want to work here, is we are in need of more than 30,000 more, regardless on races. Okay, so we are in need of engineers like MECE, ECE, COE, well, any kinds of engineering courses. We are in need also of teachers, IT graduates, business ad graduates, tourism graduates, HRM graduates, and more. We also accept OJTs with allowance here in Subic Bay. And once your performance is well and good, the company itself will absorb you even though you're not yet graduated. So that's a good thing. Well, we're not being published in television networks in Manila and in other areas. That's one of the reasons why we